everybody, and welcome to Poland Daily Travel from the Christmas market in Wrocław, in Lower Silesia. This is probably the biggest Christmas market I've ever seen, and that includes Germany or anywhere else. It's right the way around this huge square, and also in a couple of the outlying streets, and even one of the outlying squares, the Solny Square. It's huge. If there was ever any food you wanted to try, you could come here. Any kind of traditional Polish food, they're going to have it here. I mean, they have everything, from mulled wine, grzane wino, to miód pitny, which is hot honey. They have all kinds of different liqueurs, mostly made with a vodka base, but in all kinds of flavors of every berry you can think of. And they also have all kinds of handicrafts. You can buy socks if your feet are cold. You can buy all kinds of Christmas ornaments, everything you could think of, handmade, beautiful stuff. And there's just so much to see and do here. It's a real experience, and if you've never been to Poland, this part of the world, then it really is an overwhelming sort of sensory experience, I can tell you. Because I remember my first time being in a big market like this when I barely knew the country. And it was quite different from anything I'd ever seen before. And as I say, this is, to all intents and purposes, it has grown into the biggest Christmas market in Europe. And it makes sense, because the people of Wrocław have a determination to become not just one of the great cities of Central Europe, not just one of the great cities of Europe, but one of the great cities of the world. I mean, that is the ambition here. And this Christmas market sort of shows it. Oh, here you can see some of the nice ornaments. Sort of the kind of stuff that people like to put in their house at Christmas. I mean, some people like, a lot of people like to do. And over here you can buy some honey and things like that. I mean, it's just everywhere you look is another stall where you can buy something interesting. Of course, over here you have some knitted goods, some hats, things like that. You can just browse through and have lots of fun. Okay, I think right now, though, you should have some fun watching the trailer, which has been lovingly prepared for you. Enjoy that trailer with its beautiful shots and nice music, and we'll see you back right after that short break. Okay, everybody, welcome back. You don't have to be in the hustle and the bustle of the market. You can go down one of these lanes which go right through the middle of the market. You can see there's hardly anyone there. And then find yourself, quite alone and relaxing, and until you're ready to join the crowds again. And when you're ready to join the crowds, here they are. And this is back where we started on our journey to the Christmas market here in Wrocław. As I said, the biggest market I've seen of its kind anywhere in Europe. And if there's a big one, please write in on YouTube when you see this, and tell me. One of the souvenirs you can get, of course, from the Yarmark is your little boot from drinking the hot wine, the grzane wino, as they call it here. And that's it. So you can have one of those, take home with you. And there we are. If you don't know Poland very well, if you fly into, for example, if you fly into Warsaw, it's about a 3-hour drive, 3 hours and 15 minutes or so, 3 hours and a half comfortably from Warsaw to Wrocław. There's trains. You can actually get a flight, a short flight, 45 minutes or so, from Warsaw to Wrocław. It's very easy to connect to this part of the world from the capital of Poland. As far as Christmas markets, you don't have to just come here. This is one example. We did a couple of episodes or so in Warsaw. There's a nice small market there. It's nowhere this scale. I mean, this is really a massive scale. But it's fun nonetheless, and give you a sense of what the markets are like. But also there are ones in Krakow, which is beautiful. The Krakow market takes up half the square, this amazing huge square there. It's about like this one in its size, and has many of the same traditional things. Then you could go to many of the provincial towns. They have Białystok and Rzeszów and places like that. They have smaller markets. Gdansk, of course, is a big one and is very beautiful this time of year, as is Torun. For example, the Gothic city of Torun has a nice market, and just walking around there at Christmas time is a blast back into the Gothic times with the beautiful architecture. So you can also go, did I leave any big cities out? Poznan. I always found the market in Poznan was extraordinary. Poznan is such an up-and-coming city too. It's rather like Wrocław. They really are ambitious, and their market is very well done and tasteful, just like it is here, and in all the cities in effect. But they in Poznan and Wrocław, they tend to seem to take a little more time over it, take it a little more seriously. Maybe Krakow's the same. You could throw that in Gdansk. At any rate, you won't be disappointed with Christmas markets in Poland. I suppose that's what I wanted to tell you. And I went on that long rant about Christmas markets, which seems somehow a bit funny. But there we are. Come to Poland at Christmas. You won't be disappointed. I think that's the message. It's affordable. It's a country full of history, palaces and fortresses. And you will get a real sense of European culture and history in Poland at this time of year. And some great food and some very good drink. So, see you tomorrow night. Thank you for watching Poland Daily. We've enjoyed bringing this show to you every night. That's every night. We've had an example of this show, an edition of this show for 5 years, starting on Christmas of 2019. So, thank you very much, 2018. Thank you very much for watching, as I said, and see you tomorrow night. I'm Will Richardson at the Christmas market in beautiful downtown Wrocław.